Welcome to the Green Building Group podcast. In today's episode, we're exploring some of the biggest real estate investment and development trends driving 2025, from rising housing demand to the growth of multifamily projects and the expansion of suburban living. These shifts are shaping how homes are being built, where communities are growing, and what opportunities are opening up for those involved in real estate. Let's start with housing demand. Even with challenges in the broader economy, the need for homes continues to rise. People still prioritize where they live above almost everything else. It's where families grow, where careers are managed, and where everyday life unfolds. What's driving this demand is not only population growth, but also lifestyle changes. More households want homes that give them options. An extra room for a home office, outdoor space for family activities, or energy-efficient systems that reduce monthly costs. This demand is putting pressure on supply. In many markets, there simply aren't enough homes being built to meet the number of households searching. That imbalance between supply and demand is why development remains such an important part of the conversation. It's not just about creating more housing units, it's about creating the right kinds of homes that respond to what people are actually looking for today. One area that has seen rapid growth in response to this is multifamily development. Multifamily projects are delivering flexibility to the market in a way that single homes alone can't always achieve. They allow developers to create communities where people can live, work, and gather all within the same environment. Today's multifamily properties aren't the cookie-cutter apartments of the past. They're being designed with features that feel more personalized and upscale. Things like open floor plans, smart home technology, fitness centers, co-working lounges, and green spaces. For many residents, these features offer more than convenience. They represent a lifestyle. That's why multifamily communities are no longer seen as just a stepping stone before buying a home. For many, they've become a preferred choice for long-term living. Families appreciate the built-in sense of community. Young professionals enjoy the flexibility, and retirees find comfort in the low-maintenance aspect. Alongside multifamily growth, the suburbs are seeing renewed interest and investment. The appeal is easy to understand. More space, quieter neighborhoods, and often a more balanced cost of living. With remote and hybrid work making commutes less of a daily necessity, families are able to move outward without sacrificing their careers. For developers, this suburban expansion represents a chance to think more broadly about community design. It's not just about building homes, it's about creating entire neighborhoods that integrate schools, parks, shops, and services so that residents have everything they need close by. This shift also reflects a larger trend in how people define quality of life. Increasingly, households want homes in areas that provide room to grow, safe streets, and access to both nature and amenities. Suburban communities, when thoughtfully planned, are uniquely positioned to provide this balance. And as more people choose to relocate to these areas, developers are responding with projects that blend modern design with the sense of community that many buyers are craving. What's interesting is how housing demand, multifamily development, and suburban growth are all connected. The strong demand for housing fuels the expansion of both multifamily and suburban projects. Multifamily helps absorb the immediate need for rental housing and lifestyle-oriented communities, while suburban growth provides long-term solutions for families and individuals looking for more permanent roots. These two forces don't compete. Rather, they complement one another and create a more resilient housing landscape overall. For builders and developers, these shifts carry important lessons. The first is adaptability, meeting buyers and renters where their needs are, rather than relying on outdated models of housing. The second is innovation, creating homes and communities that stand out in a competitive market by offering more value, better design, and stronger sustainability. And the third is long-term vision, understanding that the projects built today will shape how communities function and thrive for decades to come. Sustainability deserves a closer look here because it's becoming more than just a trend. As housing demand rises and communities expand, the expectation for responsible, energy-efficient building practices is only growing stronger. Buyers and renters are more conscious than ever of how their homes impact both the environment and their day-to-day expenses. Energy-efficient appliances, solar-ready systems, and well-insulated structures are seen not only as good for the planet, but also as smart financial decisions that reduce long-term costs. Developers who incorporate these features are not only staying ahead of regulations, but also creating homes that appeal to a wider audience. Looking ahead, what can we expect? Housing demand is unlikely to slow down anytime soon, meaning opportunities will continue for both multifamily and suburban development. Communities that prioritize livability, sustainability, and flexibility will stand out in the marketplace. At the same time, builders and developers who can anticipate shifts, whether in design preferences, technology, or lifestyle needs, will be best positioned to succeed. To sum it up, the story of real estate in 2025 is one of resilience and evolution. Housing demand remains strong. Multifamily projects are transforming how people think about rental living, and suburban growth is reshaping where families choose to build their futures. These trends are not isolated. They're working together to define the next chapter of housing and community development. At Green Building Group, we believe that understanding these dynamics is the first step toward creating homes and communities that truly stand the test of time. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Green Building Group podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and stay connected for more conversations on the future of real estate and home building. And if you'd like to learn more about our projects and services, visit us at www.greenbuildinggroup.com.